أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, ya Ahlul Quran. I hope and pray that you all are in the best state of health and increasing state of Iman. Ameen. Inshallah, today we'll learn ayah number 4th of Surah Al-Kahf. First, I'm going to recite this ayah. After that, inshallah, let's look into the Tajweed rulings. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا. Alhamdulillah. Okay. وينذر. Letter Waw and Ya should be stretched only for one haraka. Nun Sakin is followed by the letter Zal. We should apply the ruling of Ikhfa. Ikhfa means to hide the letter Nun, Nun Sakin and nasalization. With two haraka gunna. وينذر. Ra with fatha is heavy, it should be pronounced heavily. وينذر. This Ra is connected to Lam of word Alladhina. This Hamzatul Wasl which is in between is cancelled due to Wasl. وَيُنذِرُ الَّذِينَ. Letter Dal is stretched for two haraka because Kasra is followed by Ya Sakin, that is Madhu Taba'i. وَيُنذِرُ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا. Qaf is a heavy letter, full mouth letter, so it should be pronounced heavily and stretched for two haraka. Fatha is followed by Alif. قَالُوا. Lam with Dhamma is also followed by Waw here. So the ruling of Madhu Tabi'i applies, but only during Waqf. Because whenever the Huruf Mad is followed by Hamzatul Wasl, then that Huruf al Mad get cancelled. So we cannot pronounce this word as Qalu Takhada. But we will cancel the letter Waw here and we will connect the letter Lam directly to the letter Ta of word Ittakhada. Okay? Qalu Takhada. Kha is the full mouth letter. It should be pronounced heavily. Qalu Takhada. Again here same thing. Letter Dal is directly connected to the Lam al-Jalala of word Allahu. Hamzatul Wasl and this Lam is cancelled. قَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ. Lam al-Jalala is pronounced heavily. Law. Because the word, the letter before Lam al-Jalala has fatha on it. Therefore, the Lam al-Jalala is pronounced heavily. قَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا. The word walada here is ending with tanween, right? Waladan. But there is a ruling called mad al-iwad. Mad al-iwad means to convert fathatan into mad at-tabi'i while doing waqf. Waqf means to stop. We are stopping at the ayah number 4. So the fathatan waladan is getting converted into walada. Mad al-tabi'i. This ruling of converting fathatan into mad al-tabi'i during waqf is called as mad al-iwad. Okay, alhamdulillah, we have completed learning this ayah. I'm going to recite it once. After that, inshallah, we all can recite together. وَيُنذِرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا. وَيُنذِرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا اتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ وَلَدًا. Alhamdulillah. So I'm now going to turn your mics on. After that, inshallah, let's recite together. Okay? Inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا.
وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا.
وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا.
وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا
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 وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ ولدا
وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا
وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا
وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا Alhamdulillah, we have completed reciting this ayah many times. So inshallah, I hope that you all understood the tajweed rulings very well. Inshallah, we'll end the meeting now. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursaleen. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullahu khairan.